Aside from the punishment of God reserved for its nature in man, who is separated from God, the life itself will take its toll on this nature of man. In Psalm 107, some wandered in desert wastelands. Ang uba na sa laag, ngano, inusara naman sila. These are the types of the people who are treacherous friend, because they only are left to themselves to wander in the desert wastelands where there is no life, there is no direction, there is no hope. And then in the same chapter of Psalm 107, some sat in darkness and the deepest glooms, prisoners suffering in iron chains. Who are these people? This is how nature collect from the mighty man. Because you are strong, you will bear your life with chains. You will be in gloom. Your soul will be consumed by labor, by your career, by your jobs, by your chasing after the wind of the wealth of this world. And then in Psalm 107, still the same. Some became fools. See? So this is the fool himself. Through their rebellious ways, they loathed all food and drew near the gates of death. Maoning mga buang-buang, nga sigig pangitag lingaw, entertainment sa kinabuhi, o niya ang ilang buhay, ang ilang kinabuhi, hinay-hinay ni hanawa kanila, o niya ayaw na nila magkaon spiritual food, ayaw na nila magbati sa feelings nga nindot, kay ngano ang ilang pananawan walay pulos tanan. These are the fools who was talking to himself before that there is no God in his heart. And here are the rulers. Others went out on the sea in ships. Naa sila'y mga sakyanan, naa sila'y machinery, aron magsakay sa mga tao, mga politiko, mauni sila. They were merchants of the mighty waters. Pwede nila negosyon ang ilang isig katao. They make business out of people. They sat on people's backs. If the ship will sink, he remain afloat. And if the people get fat, he is riding on their shoulders. The ruler become fatter. They saw the works of the Lord. And then what? Because of the drunkenness of their power, sa ilang posisyon sa kinabuhi, nga gibantayan, giagad sila sa tanan, they reeled and staggered like drunken men. They were at their wits' end. They mounted up to the heavens and went down to the depths. In their peril, their courage melted away. Mauna ang mga rulers, usahay sikat, usahay kaululaw. Mao ka na ang upat sa nature na naa sa tao. Unyaw, these mighty men are compared to the bulls. These rulers are the lions. And this man who is alone by himself is man. The fools are like eagles. We have the four qualities we have. We have the might. We have the mind of the fool. We have the soul of the treacherous friend, the loner. And we have the lion, the ruler. Unless somebody, a real man, separated from God, has fulfilled all these words, then all this punishment from God and all these natural disasters will fall on a man separated from God. That's why Jesus Christ has to come as a man. He has to start his ministry at the age of 30, because 3 is completion, 10 is completion. So he has completed his term on earth. And he has confirmed it that really he walked separated from God. So mao kani nga itong Ginoong Jesucristo ni ani sa yuta, ang iya edad bago siya nagumpisa sa iyang pagwali, 30 anyos. Ang tulo, buti pasabot sa Biblia, katumanan, ang pulo, katumanan. Unya, ang katumanan sa katumanan, maoy nagpruwiba nga atong Ginoong Jesucristo, tawo gayud nga himulag sa Dios. Unya, ang iya gidawat, kaning mga silot sa Dios, o kaning mga silot sa natural nga hitabo sa imong kinabuhi, mao ang nahitabo kaniya. Mao kana nga ingon siya, I come to fulfill the law because his words are law. That's why Jesus Christ has to walk and is proven to be separated from God because this punishment he received on the cross are the punishment of the words he has said in the Old Testament about the punishment of man separated from God. That's why he has to be separated from God. And in his ministry, he broke his covenant for 1 week. After 3.5 years, he finished his ministry. And he did not reach the age of 35 because he fulfilled the punishment for the treacherous friend. He was put in chains because he fulfilled the punishment for the mighty man. And he was totally put to shame because he fulfilled the word for the ruler. So atong Ginoong Jesucristo, siya ang nagtuman sa tanang silot sa Dios para sa tautan nga tawo, sa kusgan nga tawo, gigapos siya sa kadina. Siya ang nagtuman sa silot sa Dios para sa treacherous friend. Wala siya nakaabot 35 anyos, og siya ang nagtuman sa silot para sa mga hari-hari, sa mga pangulo, tungod siya nabutang sa kaulawan.